to switch to Android, and why are we still with Apple? Well guys, in today's video I'm going to be running through why I decided to stick with Apple. And if you don't know me, I'm Brooke and I cover tech, photography and just tech related content. So yeah, let's get into the video, roll it. So I was with someone and they were literally trying to talk to me about Android and how it's a lot better than iPhone in that. And they were talking about the limitations that iPhone hold. And I was sitting there with a poker face, holding my iPhone 10 in my pocket, looking really guilty. And I remember that day when I was walking home, I was asking myself, why do I have an iPhone? Why am I not with Android? So yeah, that thought literally stuck with me till today. So yeah, in today's video we're going to run through why I am with Apple, because it might show you a new perspective. But yeah, let's get into it, man. You can't lie, iPhone is holding it down with the looks. Like, no one's competing, there's no competition whatsoever. I mean, even on some of the old iPhones, like just the looks. Yeah, you really can't compare. I mean, everything just goes so smoothly. Like, the colorway that Apple chooses is wicked, and I don't know, there's something about the glass back that I really like. They kind of bin that with the new iPhones, which is a bit of a shame, but I did like that. Holding an iPhone is definitely, there's something comforting about it, and it's just nice to have in your pocket. So yeah. Number 2 is stability and comfortability. I know for a fact that you can get hackers and malware, and you can run into a lot of, like, you know, scams on Android by downloading the wrong apps or even the wrong websites. But with iPhone, they're pretty good with that stuff. Like, they double check every app before you install it, and well, I mean, they check it before they put them on the App Store, so that way you can't get scams, which is pretty good. So yeah, just playing it safe, I guess. They're kind of keeping you content. It's not always necessarily a good thing, but it's kind of nice to know that you're not going to get hacked on your phone just by installing the wrong app. So yeah. And in terms of cracked apps and installing IPAs and that, I think you can definitely get scammed with that, but the chance is a lot lower than, you know, installing something like that on Android. So hence why it makes it pretty damn hard to jailbreak. So yeah, that's number 2, and that's definitely stability and comfortability. Number 3 is definitely not the price. Number 3 is software and jailbreaking. So there's something about jailbreaking that's just still awesome. Like, even today, I still jailbreak my phones. You have so much more control over your device entirely, and everything is subjective as well, which I like. And obviously you can get free apps and that. There's the illegal side of things, but we ain't gonna talk about that. The customizations are literally limitless. And if we're talking software, like I said before, it's just so stable and it feels real comfortable. But when you're on Android, for me personally, whenever I open an app, I'm wondering when my phone is next going to crash, or when a hacker is going to steal my information from the app I recently installed. There's just not enough control that I have, not enough security, and I feel like only someone on iPhone can understand that. It's kind of hard to see that from an Android user, but I'm trying not to be biased here. I'm trying to be very neutral. I remember I used to have an Android back in the day, and I installed an app, and my phone was literally tweaking for so long, bro. Like, I was trying to get rid of it. The malware was still on my phone, and I was like, I'm not going back to Android. When I left the iPhone, I was like, there's no way I'm going back. Like, I'm not putting up with that again. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's from PTSD. Who knows? It might be the one. Maybe it's time that I confront my fears and go back to Android. With Apple, you got accessories, you got paired devices and that, Apple Watches, AirPods, the Apple speaker, Beats, and so on. I don't actually have a lot of accessories when it comes to Apple. I've literally only got like an Apple Watch and Beats and chargers and adapters and everything else that Apple needs you and requires you to have in order to use their products. That's another thing, man. In order to get the iPhone, you have to get like 10 different cables, 10 different adapters and shit, and it just, yeah. Android, you can have a dub on that one. I'll give you that. Number 5, so the last one is stickers. Number 5 is definitely the colorway. Like, I literally have so much of an appreciation for iPhones just because of the colors. Like, the colors go so smoothly together, and I know Android's got like different colors in that. So I'm gonna try and not be biased on this one, but for some reason I feel like Apple just nails it when it comes to like the colors. Like, they know precisely which goes with which, and yeah, I mean, they do a great job of that, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite color, I'd have to say, is probably the aqua green. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, I have to save up a few more dollars, keep posting videos, get monetized, and then maybe subscribe. Oh man. Yeah, this is just a quick rundown on why I purchase iPhones. Hopefully some of you guys can relate, and if you do, comment your opinion, and if you don't, also comment your opinion, because I like seeing it from the other perspective, and I like getting other people's feedback. I like having a bit of a disagreement almost. It's kind of good, it grows you as a character. So yeah, definitely comment something, like the video, subscribe, and yeah, until next time, I will see you guys later.